The secret to loud guitars in your mix. Next on Music Surgery with me, Dr. Bob. The secret to loud guitars in a mix is just turn them up. That's it for this week. Thanks. Sumner, put the right script up there. That's not the right... As I was saying, loud guitars can add tons of power and energy to your track, but they can also cover up your lead vocal, your snare, and pierce your skull with mid-range when you crank your mix up at full rock triumphant levels. Let's solve all that and get into the next level detail of mid-range. These are the areas of extreme delicate surgery that separate the super pros from the rest. Let's take a look.
All right, you guys, loud guitars. I want to show you this. I call this the Bermuda Triangle because if you don't get the Bermuda Triangle correct, you're going to perish. You're dead. So, let me solo the lead vocal. There's two different snares, or two different groups of snares in this song, and my main big guitars. So let me just play you this.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise and make you with me. Oh, y'all getting ready that down.
Okay, so you're going to see a reoccurring theme here. Let me start with my snare and my lead vocal and make sure that the top of my snare isn't messing with the top ticky top of my lead vocal.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all getting redneck down. Oh, y'all, get you one more round. Oh, y'all, with your...
See, that's a little bit below his consonants are up here. That's a little bit below it. Let me check my other snare here.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all getting redneck down. Oh, y'all, get you one more round. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all.
Okay, those are good. Now, let me check my big guitars against my lead vocal. Same process here. I want to check. Sorry, that's the wrong big guitars. The big guitars are main guitars. Where are they? Right here. Same process. Let me show you what I've done to the main guitars and make sure that their high end isn't in the way of the vocal.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all getting redneck down. Oh, y'all, get you one more round. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them.
Something else I've done to the guitars here is what the main guitars sounded like before this plugin, and I'll show you the plugin.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all.
So, a little thin, a little bright. This is Dan Corneff's, I think he calls it the APE. AIP maybe. It's an amplified guitar processor. And what I've done is I've added some lower frequencies here, somewhere between 118, I think, and 220. Some here, probably around 2K, which is the magic for a lot of distorted guitars. And a little bit of maybe 3 there. And I've also, this is his insufferable mid-range filter. This is the part that hurts your ears in guitars when you turn up the volume. So I've tried to sweep that part and find out where that is. Let me show you. right there is where those guitars hurt. Much more gnarly and mid-rangey, and stays away from the high part that would get in the way of this vocal.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get...
Now let me bring my snares in and get a balance of these three. Because in rock songs, if you get that right, you can base everything else off of that.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise some...
Let me show you this too. These are two snares. This is kind of a lower. That one had more of the high-end pop, and this one lower with it. Now in this song, there's also a clap, so let me balance that because it's kind of with the snare.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey.
All right, let me start to bring everything else in.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all, getting ready now. Oh, y'all, get you one more round. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all.
All right, now, this is an old mix, so there's a lot of things that aren't in the groups, which now everything would be in a group. So let me play this based off my Bermuda Triangle and get a quick mix.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all, getting ready now. Oh, y'all, get you one more round. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your...
These are some background vocals here. Let me double check those, what those are.
Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all, getting ready now. Oh, y'all, get you one more round. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all.
Double checking everything now against the master bus. I don't like to go past the 3 there.
Oh, y'all out in the country. Oh, y'all, let's get a little rowdy. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all, getting ready now. Oh, y'all, get you one more round. Oh, y'all, with your beer and your whiskey. Raise them if you're with me. Oh, y'all.
All right, I got the Bermuda Triangle right for country. I would probably turn this up a little bit more, the lead vocal.
Beer in your whiskey, raise 'em if you're with me. Oh, y'all, getting redneck down. Oh, y'all, get you one more round. Oh, y'all, with your beer in your whiskey.
I've just added an insert here, a slap.
Beer in your whiskey, raise 'em if you're with me. Oh, y'all, getting redneck down. Oh, y'all.
Just a little slap on the vocal.
Beer in your whiskey, raise 'em if you're with me. Oh, y'all, getting redneck down. Oh, y'all.
And there you have it. Get the Bermuda Triangle right. Get that package right, and you're going to be super close to how the song should start. And then balance everything along with that. But that's what I find. Songs with loud guitars, you can get the guitars super loud if they're based off the lead vocal and the snare. Get them to the outsides, obviously pan hard left and right. And, you know, like I did with Dan Corneff's amplified thing here, amplified guitar processor. Find that part of the guitars that hurt, because if you turn it up, it's going to hurt even more and get in the way of everything else in that frequency. If you find that, you can get the guitars super loud and they're not going to destroy your ears. Now, you don't have to have, obviously, this is just all EQ. So you could do this with Fab Filter, any kind of EQ, but I'm adding these kind of lower girthy parts, and I'm really getting out the part that hurts. So, Bermuda Triangle, do it.
Well, that's it for this week. Take your time on this process in your mixes. Mastering this process will be a pivotal point in your career. The more you do it, the more your ear will pick up on the nuances of mid-range, and your mixes will drastically improve. Hey, you guys, we've got cheap and free crap for you. Sumner, put the right script up there. Come on, man. I'm trying to get... Hey, guys, please take time to subscribe and ring the bell below to notify you of new surgeries. Also, take a look around in my store for some great cheap and free stuff. And one last thing, the Doctor's Lounge is open and in full swing. Come on, join us, get some amazing samples, stems, or one-on-one mix, production, or music advice. This is a really cool and super affordable thing, so check it out and see if it's for you. All the links are below in the description of this video. Thanks a lot. As always, thanks to everyone for watching. Please leave me some comment love below or a thumbs up. And feel free to email me at drbobmusicsurgery@gmail.com. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you the next time the doctor's in.